Alright, here
And
we
there
go.
we go.
We're off.
OliKad once again choosing Flashman, and Kuumba going with Metalman this time, switching it up.
I like it. You know, there's a guaranteed early E-tank, even though there is a zip. It's not always guaranteed. At times your item 1 is stagnant, and it won't move.
Last race we didn't exactly have a quality item 1, but it was still serviceable. Wasn't stationary, but ooh. And I think that Fat Fan is going to keep Kuumba from advancing too far. Yeah, he's gonna... No? He was thinking about it. He might just have to pause buffer and damage boost into him. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, good stuff. He made it across.
There's also Fat Fans in the last section of Flashman's room, so we will not be getting that E-Tank this seed. Fat Fans weren't present in the first seed, but they are certainly making their mark in this seed, and we got Woodman and Flashman's room as OliKad faces our first Robot Master this seed, and it's Buster Susceptible, and dead it is.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like Ollie's gonna make it out. Yeah, Kuumba's still on his way.
Alright, looks like OliKad is... I don't want to say taking a risk, but he's going to Airman second. With Krabs. They take one shot though, so maybe.
This is fine. I mean, you know...
it's fine if you take your time, but OliKad did not and has paid the price.
Yeah, if you're Prodigy, or, you know, as Prodigy would say, you know, real men go air first. I'm scared. I don't ever go air first.
No, I usually don't. I usually don't go to air until the second half of my Robot Masters.
I definitely look for at least item 1, if not item 2 as well, so that way I can just place item 2 and just surf along the skies and skip most of this, even with crabs here or whatever it is.
Yeah, crabs tend to take their time getting down anyway, so you can just zip right past them. And the tadpoles are lemon resistant.
Well, that was a close one, but Ollie did make it across. And Kuumba's going to make it out of metal. He's going to head to wood. He's going to find item 1 for his troubles.
And I just have to remark real quick, we got Brave New World from Namco X Capcom playing right now, and that's a fantastic track in itself.
From Aladdin? A Whole New World? Okay.
Yes, Whole New World. Because technically, you go to a lot of different worlds in that game. Anyway. So, Crabs in the first section of Airman, and Metroids in the second section. Ooh!
Oh, unfortunately.
OliKad got shot by the shot.
Yeah, that shot man not doing him any favors. He should, we'll see him encounter it again. He should be able to take a damage boost or maybe pause buffer here. Yeah, there we go. He got it this time. Good stuff.
Meanwhile, Kuumba, I guess didn't like his item 1 and is deciding to traverse Woodman stage normally.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it. It could be stagnant, not moving, and that could be the reason that he's doing this. But yeah, I know Kuumba usually likes to zip. Oh no! Invisible metal blades.
Sure, that's what we'll go with. But I think we know. I guess we're gonna use that bubble crawling around the ground to hit Middleman this seed. And those drills are camouflaged in the trees.
Like John Cena, you can't see them. Lol. Anyway,
I'm gonna let it go for now.
come on, you don't like my jokes? They're funny. Oh, Kuumba taking a death to Crash Man, but I think Metal Blade did really well against that.
Yeah, it was taking like 5, I believe. But no, I don't think. I think we should have had 1 E-Tank.
Oh, regardless, you know, he's got another one now. If he didn't, he might not have been able to stop and get it in Flash. I didn't get to see his menu. Yeah,
Well,
Kuumba's finding item 2 in wood, and he's got 2 of the longer stages done. I don't necessarily consider metal too long, but it is long enough, I suppose. But yeah, that's all. Kuumba's gonna join us in Quickman stage, but yeah, both of these guys got 2 Robo Masters down. If I had to say, I'd say they're pretty even, to be honest. Kuumba took the death early in metal, which cost him probably about 10 to 15 seconds, and then Ollie, oh please, oh he got it, nice. Yeah, Ollie took the death in air, maybe about 10 to 15 seconds away from the checkpoint screen. So yeah, they're pretty even, I'd say. Although it looks like Ollie has a lead because he's further in his 3rd stage. Kuumba's also done a longer stage than Ollie. So.
Yeah, that's probably a good assessment.
But then again, air's pretty long too, so... Yeah, we'll just have to see. We don't really know the true lead.
That air was also really treacherous, so it'll be interesting to see how Kuumba handles that. And Kuumba's gonna take the Prodigy Special.
He's dead. He is dead. He is dead. Dead. Oh, nice. Ollie finding Crash Bomb to be Flashman's weakness there. And finds item 3 for his troubles.
And Ollie going to Woodman next. So, why is Kuumba pause buffering there?
You know, I honestly don't know.
Just seemed a bit weird to me. It's like, I don't do that.
I've seen people pause buffer this before, and that might be left over from the older versions of the randomizer. Because the quick beams used to be randomized as well, but now they're just vanilla again. So, ain't no telling. Oh, Kuumba's going for the zip here. If he misses this, he will soft lock. Oh, he got it! Nice. So I guess item 1 does move. Maybe not enough for Woodman, but definitely enough here to get in the corridor, or into the ceiling, so he can zip the corridor here. Quick.
And this Flashman, not exactly track and field start, but maybe a hurdle star. I don't know, because he's jumping right over top of Kuumba and it's just hitting him with air shooter. Meanwhile, Kuumba using that quick boomerang to get through the treehouse section of Woodman stage, and Kuumba opting to go to Flashman next.
Creed points out that there were fans on the screen above here in Woodman stage, so that's why Kuumba couldn't go for the zip.
That makes sense. Alright, so now Ollie's gotta somehow get through this section with the camouflaged moles. It is just lag forest right there. Lag amphibians and the moles.
Alright, we'll see how Ollie deals with the Crash Man here.
Won't be a quick boomerang.
checking weaknesses. I think he'd just be better off sticking around with the Buster, maybe. Trying to race some DPS.
Yeah, be DPS with them.
I'm pretty sure he can win this.
Yeah, this Crash Man's rather vanilla. You can take him down. There we go.
There it is.
Mash cannon it is.
And item 2, Ollie's gonna find it. He'll find item 1 in metal, and that's where he's headed? No, he actually pressed over and went to bubble. Kuumba's gonna take out Woodman and Flash Stage now. Ooh. Scary jumps from Ollie. He's gonna make the jump though.
Yeah. He figured he had done enough damage there to the frog to make it over, but nope. Meanwhile, Kuumba going to Heatman stage, which I'm not against, because he has pretty much all the items.
Yeah, he's in what our game calls Go Mode. When you get all the items, you can go to any stage you like.
Gotta be careful here, those Metroids. There we go.
Oh, Ollie pause buffering it out. Trying to get into this ceiling over here. I think he's far enough. Yeah. Oh, and he gets the A trigger zip. Nice. Yeah. See, if he would have just pressed left, he would have been ejected from the wall. But since he was on that little area to the left of the ceiling, was if he was a little further right, all he would have had to do was hold left, and he would have zipped. But since he was closer to the edge of the ceiling, if he would have pressed left, he would have got ejected. So what you can do in that situation is A trigger, you jump, and then press
get crad sniped.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, if you're in that first part of the ceiling, you jump, press left, you can still make the zip. Yeah, unfortunately, those crabs always have the same pattern. It's going to be one in front and one behind.
Yep.
So
It's 1, 2, and they come at the same level. If they are dropping at one level in a section, they're going to continue dropping at that level.
Right on. Yeah, Kuumba's going to take out the boss there in He-Man stage. He's going to join us on Bubble. But effectively, I'd say he might be about half a stage ahead at least now. These guys have both done mostly the same Robo Masters. Ollie isn't quite to the boss room yet, and Kuumba's not quite to the checkpoint yet. Oh, he's gonna take the same death. Yeah, he's definitely further behind now. Good enough item 1? Yes, it is. Yeah, that item 1 setup for the bubble zip actually is a lot faster than pause buffer strategy that most runners use. But the pause buffer is more guaranteed, obviously. But yeah, just like that, Kuumba's gonna go ahead and get ahead of Ollie there. I'm gonna use item 2 across the falls. See how he goes.
He was trying to. There we go.
Yeah, some of that experience paying off for Kuumba.
Those lemon resistant tadpoles are rather annoying.
Ollie versus Tough Jump, round 3. Oh, he makes it though. Okay. Being extra cautious. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, busting down that crab. He got one more. He made it. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff to Ollie.
Kuumba took down the Ronald McDonald's sponsored Airman in Bubble Room.
Bro hooked me up with a Big Mac and some fries and hot mustard. Yeah. Some chicken McNuggets.
I just hope their ice cream machine works.
bro, if you're going to a fast food restaurant, that ice cream machine is definitely not working after 8 p.m. Just saying. Just saying. Never. Oh, Kuumba trying the, I mean, I don't know if I call it advanced setup for this zip, but the secondary setup, maybe?
Well, he got it, so...
Yeah, yes, he did.
And sadly...
Might be a tad bit more advanced, I don't know. And Ollie's gonna... we'll see if he meets the same fate here, trying to make this gap. He knows, he knows. Let's see, he doesn't have Metal Blade yet. Oh, Bubble, nice, okay. Bubble one-shots these fan feet.
Fortunately, it was a straight down bubble too. Like it went straight down and wasn't arcing any way or form.
Right.
Yeah. The Spanish Inquisition's out in force because there's one right there in Crashman stage too.
Yeah, Kuumba using item 3, trying to make some of these ladders go a bit faster. Yeah, bunch of fat fans. We'll see if these guys are still around in the Wily stages or not. I think Kuumba trying some frame perfect ladder or item 3 jumps. There we go. He gets it this time. Yeah, there you go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Makes it across all the baddies there, and I'm gonna find out who's behind Crashman's stage. Ollie going for this extra. E-Tank here, Paul's buffering back across. He's gonna meet a Croaker on the other side. Heatman and Crash stage. Yes, he does. Very nice.
Yeah, we're not gonna be weapon hunting for this Heatman because the Buster's just.
Yeah. There's only gonna be if the Buster does 4 damage to Heatman, there's only gonna be one weapon that's better than that, and that's if a boss is super weak, or if Heatman is super weak to a certain weapon, then it'll probably do about 10 damage, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I think that's the case anyway.
And Ollie using Quick Boomerang against Quickman, and ooh.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah,
double.
That's gonna cost him. Yeah. That's gonna cost him a good amount of time. He's gonna have to redo the whole stage. Kuumba, meanwhile, in his last Robot Master here, he waited for last to do the air. Perhaps he's saving his item 2 for the end of the stage to ride across.
That's going to be a bit troublesome too, because they were Metroids, and I believe some of those other spinning enemies in the last area.
Yeah, as long as he gets his item 2 high enough, that shouldn't cause him any issues. If he chooses to, ride the... Yep, there he is. He's gonna do it. Oh. I'm gonna wait for the blocky to fall. Yeah. Just about right there. Yes, sir. And if he goes too far forward on it, he'll get hit, so he's just about in the right spot. He's facing left. Okay, I say that and he gets hit anyway. Feels bad, man. But yeah, facing left just in case birds spawn as well. Good tactic.
Just cursing both are runners tonight, aren't you?
Bruh, I mean, if I say anything, it's just like... These guys are running into their doom. I'm so sorry.
You know, OliKad, even though he died, getting that last pixel and that jump there.
Yeah, that was
even though he died, was able to. Yeah, even though he died here, he profited by getting the extra E-Tank. So that is the only positive to come out of this.
Yep, and meanwhile, as Kame Senin would call him, here's Dr. Wigglebrows. So, since he's on the screen, you know what that means. We're guessing dragon colors that are for the upcoming Mecha Dragon in the end of the stage of Wily 1, and I'm gonna go ahead and say orange with Crash weakness. How about you? What you got, Siberian Bull?
Blue Eyes White Dragon, weak to, we'll go with Crash.
You Yu-Gi-Oh kids never learn.
Look,
But,
look, in fairness, it has not been mentioned once in this entire tournament. Someone had to bring it back.
oh, come on. Yeah, it has. I'm sure it has. Although, I mean, it's been mentioned before. I know for sure in the exhibition races, the showcase races we had before the tournament. I'm
Yeah, but
sure
those
Prodigy probably said it, but maybe not. I don't know.
He was thinking about it, but he didn't. But again, those are the showcase races. This is the tournament. It has been mentioned in the tournament.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
And OliKad.
Yeah.
Just getting it.
It's gonna get the item 1 zip into Crash Wall, so that way he can skip the elevator section here. It does cost a life to do this, but he's got 2 to spare, so he's good. Kuumba is about to show us our dragon color. Sunny D orange, Bob Ross colors. Let's go. Where's it at? Hey, let's go. I'll take it. That's close, right?
No, I'm gonna definitely say you got it this time.
Bro, that looks exactly like Sunny D Rapper to me. Like, got the little bit of blue and everything.
And it's got a blue joints, that's for sure. But that is definitely an orange dragon. And I got my Crash, so I get to win there.
I guess Crash as well. So yeah, nice. I knew what our dragon was gonna be. I totally took a peek before the stream while I was napping. It comes to me.
You're racing the stream right beside them, letting them know that you're still in the lead.
Yeah, that's happening while we speak.
So what's Pico weak against?
Pico is going to be weak against Air Shooter.
So we got Kuumba checking for wall weaknesses now. And looks like it's Quick Boomerang. Kuumba put that one shot in and said, you know what, I'm good. Meanwhile, OliKad taking on his Heatman. That does some decent damage. Or I think it only did 1. It's not air. Definitely not gonna say, oh, quick! Look at that! He found it.
Guy spins an E-tank for his trouble to make sure he doesn't die. That's a good strategy. It's a lot faster to spin the E-tank than die.
But, hey, he found the Quick Boomerang, so, yeah, good for him. But he's still got a Heatman stage to get through. Looks like it's 3 shots from Bubble. Or 5, or 4, something like that. And going back to Middle Blade. Kuumba risking it all right now because if he gets
definitely got to be careful.
He's got E-tanks, but he's definitely risking it all right now because if he gets hit, he's gonna have to do this fight all over.
Right. Well, to be fair, you know, Pico is the same pattern, so he knows what it is. There it is. He's out. I ain't scared of no Pico. I do this all the time. Kuumba's making his way to Wily 3. Meanwhile, Ollie's in Heatman stage. That's going to be his last Robot Master.
Steve in the chat with the puns. So Kuumba's making his way through the grape drink sewage system that is Wily 3.
Bro, imagine being stuck inside of a grape drink sewage. Like, I don't know, that might be good. Oh, Kuumba missing the item 1 zip here, the corridor zip for Wily 3.
It has chickens that take 1 shot. I mean, if I'm gonna find chickens, this is probably the place I want to find.
To be fair, he did it once, so he didn't really waste that much time going for it.
I mean,
but also it only saves 1 second. So if you do miss it, then you're wasting the time that it would have just been to go straight.
Also, shoutouts to Kami Senin, as that Guts tank was Buster Week.
Yep, and shoutouts to Ollie for making it out of his robo miss. On his way to the dragon. Our Sunny Delight dragon, that is.
That's an awful air shooter. I just saw OliKad shoot it. That is awful. You know what? You might have been right on that Piku weakness with that air shooter, but that thing is awful.
I don't know, because Kuumba found metal and also bubble, so I believe there's only 2 weaknesses.
I think it's 3.
Is it 3? It might be 3. I think if it is 3, it's also weak to bust, but I could be wrong.
Well, you're wrong on that front because Kuumba checked Buster first, so it wasn't Buster.
Well, right, but I'm saying if there is a 3rd weakness, it's 2, but if there's a 3rd, well, I don't know. That might be wrong. Might
Also,
be 3, and and 4 if it's weak to Buster.
Also, the Great Educator also had a single fat fan in the first section. Let's see who's in the 3rd section, and nothing. Ooh, and he missed his item too. That's rough.
Yeah, it feels bad, man. It happens. Let's see. Yeah, he still has enough item 2 to go for it. So.
Oh yeah, that was the problem. The problem was that you missed it. But hey, here we go.
Much better this time around. Sunny D Dragon, yeah. As Wagburn in the chat said, and that's what it is. He's back. Oh. Dolly giving the dragon some kisses. That's never good. You don't want to ever kiss that dragon. That dragon, he gives the kiss of death.
Yeah, Ollie still had problems in the first seed with the dragon, and it's continuing over into this seed. Now we do know that boo beams are going to be weak to quick boomerang because they are never the same, and it's definitely not the. Fortunately, it's not that air shooter either. And it's vanilla. And down go boo beams. On to the refights we go.
Yeah, good thing about that crash bomb. Also a thing that's randomized about it. The shots, like in vanilla Mega Man 2, you can't take another shot until the explosion finishes, but that could or could not be the case in the randomizer, as you see in Kuumba shooting the bottom boo beam and then moving up to the top one and automatically getting to shoot it while the other one was on screen. He's gonna fight the refights. Ollie round 2 with the dragon. Let's see how he does. Ooh.
You found Leaf
Unfortunate.
Shield.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to try one more time at least. Hopefully we'll get him. He'll get to make it through.
Let's see where's items 1 and then. He's got plenty. He's at least got 2 more chances. And there's our McDonald's brand Airman.
Going through the drive-thru again? Oh man. Give me a quarter pounder with cheese and some apple pies.
Man, you can barely see those middle blades in this area.
Yeah, but they are more visible here than where in the stage. I believe it was Airman stage with black background.
Yeah. Well, he causes that because he's thinking he's in his stage, which, you know, aside from the gears, it's essentially a black background. And OliKad getting sniped by the dragon, and yet again.
Yeah, that can definitely be a rough fight. My advice would be to stay top block, and then search for your weaknesses up there. Of course, try to dodge the fireballs, but if you have to take the hit, then take the hit. But learn how to take it to where you'll be landing on the back block once you take it. Most of the time, once you take that hit on the top block, you will land indeed on that back block. But there is one spot on that top block that if you stand, or if you're jumping, then you might fall in between the top and back block. So.
And this Wily machine is also not buster susceptible, so we're hunting weaknesses. The first section we found quick boomerang. Last seed, Kuumba barely got through it. It was like he was gonna have to take one more hit in order to die. That's how close it was.
Yeah, this seed, he's got 3 E-tanks. I think he should be good to go. He just has to find what's going to do it for him.
He's working with that leaf shield, but I'm sure there's something better.
All he finds Crash Bomb for the dragon. Imagine that! I did say, no, I said air. Never mind.
No, you said Crash.
I said Crash for the dragon. I said air for Pico. That's right. So,
well,
I was right.
We don't know about Pico. We only found 2 of them. There's a third one, but, you know. Pretty much we don't go. Pretty much.
Well, there is that weakness chart after the game and the credits, so we'll be able to check that there, hopefully, if we remember.
If we pay attention.
Right. Yeah, here we go. Kuumba setting up for the zip. Little wiggle action. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Trying to get in there. And he does. Let's see what our alien's weak to.
Not Buster, not Metal, not Quick, not Bubble, not Leaf. It's Air. Someone in chat earlier called that out, and he just had enough to take down the alien. GG's to Kuumba, finishing with a time of 34:12.
Very nice. Good stuff to Kuumba. Ooh, Ollie eating the spike pit on the way. Yeah, that unfortunately will wrap it up for Ollie as far as the tournament goes. That will eliminate him. But, of course, he's welcome to finish this seed. We'll stay along with him. In the meantime, we'll see if... I highly doubt this will happen, but maybe Kuumba will join us. He does join us every once in a while. Well, actually, I don't think he's ever joined us for an interview. But that was last year because he didn't have a microphone. He's got a microphone now. So, we'll see. otherwise, if we don't get him to join for an interview, the least we can say is GG's to him, and he has made it through to the final bracket. Very good stuff to Kuumba.
Yep.
So, won't be the last we see of our hero.
No, but his only loss in the group stage was to you in that epic 4-parter.
Yeah, that was really close too. So. Like, going back and watching the VOD of the video, it kind of seems as if he beat me on one of those that, like on that last one that we quote-unquote tied, but in SRL we actually dot-dunned at the same time. So even though in the game it looks like he beat me, we dot-dunned at the same time. So I don't. It's rough, and then we raced the 4th race, and then that's what the ruling was. So I mean, things happen. It was so close. It was really close. So yeah, good stuff to him. But yeah, he's gonna make it out to the final bracket with a 2-1 score. Other players that have made it to the final bracket so far include Squidman and Casual Tom out of Group E.
Prodigy's in. Daggett in.
Metalo is in out of Group D. Prodigy and Daggett are advancing out of Group B. And
Creed and Stuff and Things are pretty much through.
It looks like Creed and Stuff and Things. Although that Creed does have another match to play here in group stage, which is coming up tomorrow. Even if he does say lose that match versus Megavan, he'll still 2-1 score. Megavan have a 1-2 score, so Creed will advance.
Yep. Warm Cabin and Kami-sen, on the other hand, they actually have to race, because if looking at the standings, I'll pull it right back up. Warm Cabin wins that. We got a 3-way dance-off.
Yeah, that would be really exciting as well. Yeah, Cabin take out Kame-sen tomorrow. Then, indeed, all 3 racers out of Group D, other than Metalo, of course, will have 1 win and 2 losses. So they will have to do a 3-way race to find out who makes it into the final bracket. Otherwise, if Kame does win tomorrow, then he will be advancing. So make sure to tune into that match for sure at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, we'll stay along here with Ollie. We'll see if he can finish the matchup. Kuumba hasn't said anything about an interview or not, and it looks like he's just going to be playing around on some other ROM hack. It looks like a Mega Man 3 one.
Yeah, it's a Mega Man 3 one. I didn't see what it was exactly. I don't know, is it Burst Chaser? Because that's pretty fast.
Well, it looks like he is using Burst Chaser, but... Or the hack has a Burst Chaser mode, at least, if it's not. Alright, Ollie fishing for weaknesses here for Pico. Let's see what he's got. He's gonna find Bubble. Alright, let's see if he sticks with it.
Oh, so it looks like he used air and it wasn't exactly up to snuff. And third weakness was Crash. That's that's actually a really good weakness too.
Crash, nice, yeah. Yeah, Crash is gonna one-shot it, and if you manipulate Pico to go the right way, you can actually use the explosion and save some of your Pico ammo, or excuse me, Crash ammo.
Yeah, but that's a short explosion, so it's not exactly what I would call usable.
Right on. It looks like Ollie's gonna make it through Pico. He's on his way to the Guts tank. Kuumba playing another ROM hack, this time Mega Man 4.
He's moved on to 4, yeah.
You got the meme. Almost looks like Bad Scissors Day artwork. I'll move back to Mega Man 2. Yeah, don't go to Nude Man on the stream. That's a family-friendly stream. OliKad making his way through Wily 3. Yeah, I can't say I've ever seen that ROM hack.
Wouldn't exactly call it family friendly.
There's basketball goals coming down where the Metroids are. Okay, here we go. Ollie on the guts tank. He's gonna find air. Okay.
There's your air weakness.
Yeah, buddy. I knew it was somewhere. Bro, these shrimps in this ROM hack are flying super fast.
They don't just fly. They get shot out of a cannon.
Alright, Ollie getting the refill. Making his way up. It looks like this crash is pretty good. I mean, the explosion's not that great, but
It's spammable and it does a lot of damage, but the explosion's awful.
yeah, Ollie's gonna have to save some of it for the Pico, movie coming up. Hopefully he doesn't use it all. Is he gonna go for the E-Tank? Yes, he is. And that, you know, it seems that hole is never randomized. Even though the false floors all over Wily 4 on the first two spike screens are randomized, that hole right there seems to always be there.
Yeah, that one is always there.
Alright, spike screens of doom or the anxiety.
Not too much anxiety this time.
Yep, he's gonna have to ride this item 2 here, and this is actually the vanilla strat. Oh no! But this is why I don't do the vanilla strat, because of that reason right there. Because of item 1's randomization. Yeah, you could happen to have to jump early and to death a lot of the time. So what I do is I go ahead and ride it around, jump on that little knob there, and then place item 1 in a specific fashion to where I don't have to ever guess. As long as I put item 1 how I put it, I can jump and I can go faster than the elevator comes around, and I can still make it, even if the item 1 is short duration. So, but yeah, unfortunate for Ollie. He's gonna have to restart the stage. He's still in this. Let's cheer him along as he's trying to finish this seed out. Looks like he's gonna try to go for this E-Tank again right here.
It's like he knows the impending doom that's going to happen in the Wily machine. Okay, so Kuumba has opted not to come and join us for an interview.
Right on, yeah. Well, we can enjoy his play of these janky ROM hacks, janky hack beat, while Ollie finishes up the seed as well. Yeah, Ollie waiting for the elevator this time around. Gonna drop down. Now there is a corner jump right there, but it's very specific. You have to be very far left on that elevator in order to make it, and on the bottom part of the track. Yeah, not a bad strat. Just ride it out. Yeah, Rockman Claw on Kuumba's screen this time. Can you actually kill those fire beams?
He just did.
Did he?
I don't think you can in actual Mega Man 1, but he did it here.
I know you can freeze them in Mega Man 1.
Oh,
the fire... making it?
Oh, I was looking at the torch enemies that fly up the screen. No, you can't kill them.
Right on, right on. Yeah, Ollie making it to the boom, and he's got 40 tanks. He's gonna pause buffer while he's looking for these weaknesses to the wall. He's gonna find quick boomerang, and he will find the crash bomber.
Eventually.
Yeah, he's gonna cycle through all these first. Of course, you know, the runner's not allowed to watch the other during the race, so Ollie doesn't know it's Crash Bomb until just right now. I think he has 2 shots left before he dies, so let's see if he holds on to his E-Tank or goes ahead and spins one. It wouldn't be a bad idea to spin one. Yeah, one more shot and that's death. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and spin it. He gets rid of the walls. And 1, 2, 3. That's dead boo beams. OliKad's on his way to the refights. Yo, the way those those guys are moving. Oh man.
It's like a combination of that enemy in its vanilla form, and there's another enemy that actually does that motion, but follows you back. I think it's in Cutman's stage in vanilla.
Yeah, that and in Wily 2. Really annoying enemy. But yeah. Pretty nice. Hey, Ollie, 2 refights down. On his way through Crash Man now. Weakness hunting. Yeah, and he's gonna find charged heat. Supercharged heat takes out Crash. Grabs the refill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Before he has to fight the machine, and unfortunately find out that it is not Buster Week.
Yeah, this is aside from the Guts Tank, this is a Kami-sen and C nightmare.
We're going, you said this is? Or this is not?
This is a Kami-sen and Nightmare seed, if it was.
Ah, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, Buster Week, or Buster, not Buster Week, machine. Oh man, look at that fireman. He's all over the place.
Did we just have a music change?
Yeah, that actually does happen, when you're fighting against, and it's a side effect of Metal Man, and it's kind of funny, right? Because in the refights for Metal Man anyway, he conveyor belt, but yeah, it's a side effect of the randomizer of Metal Man not being in the correct place. Whenever he triggers the conveyor belt switch, it does funny things for the randos. So usually it ends up switching the music. It can do it in the vanilla stages. It can do it. It does it more prominently in the refights. That's why you get the light show and Airman stage whenever he's there, or light show and Bubble Man stage when he's there, with the backgrounds all tripping out a bit and stuff.
Yeah, I guessed all of that, but you know, The actual music change is the part that's rather finicky.
Yeah, pretty neat stuff. Let's be like, it's not a bug, it's a feature. I wouldn't want that to go, to be honest. If Duckfist is listening, don't fix that. Keep that as it is. Heck, add more things like that. That's awesome.
Customize your own tracks in the Mega Man 2 Randomizer.
Alright, okay, Ollie's got one E-Tank left. Fish some more to find out what Bubble Man's weak to, or maybe he'll just buster him down, I don't know. He might be out of it. It looks like he's out of a good amount of things. And oh, nice! Metal Blade just destroyed Bubble Man there.
I believe our
Obliterated.
I believe our weapons are basically Quick and Leaf, but we don't know what the other weaknesses are.
Yeah, and Ollie checks Buster. He's got one E-Tank left. Fight. Ugh.
Yeah,
if I were him, if I had the lives for it, while I'm fishing, I'd go ahead and take the death, and then save the E-Tank for when I know what kills it. Personally,
I totally agree. Now,
if I
the thing
have
is,
lives.
there's only one weakness.
Now he's got to fish again, and he can take basically one hit. Yes.
Now, universally, Leaf Shield is the weakness, but in the second phase, it could be anything.
Oh, sorry, he had 2 hits, so now if he gets hit, he's dead. He's still got.
He's still dead.
Not crash bombs, yeah. But the good thing is, he did have live. Now he knows it's the first phase. He's gonna have to fish again for the second phase, but he can first phase this out. Alright, he's got about 3 to 4 hits left that he can take, so he's got a little bit of fishing. It's not it's not crash. I don't think it's metal. He might be out of it. It's quite possible he's not. Yeah, he got one more hit.
He's done.
Ouch. Okay, he's got a tough machine on him. On his hands. We'll see if he can make it through. He knows Quick. His last try here. Alright. You might want to think about grabbing one.
I wish it was that bubble.
It's not bubble. We found out it's not Quick. It might be wood.
It was wood, but it's an awful wood.
Okay.
In fact, none of us would want it to be wood.
Yeah, that's rough. That's gonna be a game over. If he's gonna continue, he's gonna have to do all. He's gonna have to do this machine without what's it called?
I think one of the things he may have to conserve is heat, because he had none of it going into the fight. So I can only imagine heat being a weakness for the machine too now.
Right. Well, I mean, the good news is he's got all his weapons refilled, all his weaponry refilled. So he will be able to tackle the machine again with full weapon energy. And he knows a handful of things it's not. He knows the first phase is weak to Quick, and he knows the second phase is not weak to Quick, Quick, Bubble, Crash.
Metal? Yeah. So, yeah. We didn't really see air hit it, but I'm not counting on it, so...
And he knows the second phase is weak to wood. He's just gonna have to dodge the hits better in the first phase, and yeah, he's gonna have to
yeah. Like, that first phase really isn't all that hard, but It's the second phase where it's a real DPS race.
Well, yeah, I mean, the machine does throw the same patterns, like, the first phase is always going to give you that swoop, and I mean it's hard for some, others it's not as hard. If you hit the machine, you're pretty much dead. Like you've done wasted at least like 15 pips, I think.
Yeah, don't hug the machine.
But if you don't hug the machine, you can still jump over the. It's not the hardest pattern to jump over. Every once in a while you get a funny one, and you might get hit once. But getting hit twice there, it happens. But
it's like not necessarily the way the attack works. It's the frequency. Like if he only shoots one, if he was shooting one at a time in the same frequency as he was the first phase, it'd be easy because you pretty much just walk underneath it.
I think Ollie forgot how hard that metal blade melted. But yeah, he busters it out. He's going into his fight. He's got all 3 of his lives here, so yeah, we're gonna have to see if he can win the damage for second race. Jump a little better. Well, yes, gonna have to forward jump a little bit on that. He's got 2 hits left, and to search a little harder, he knows wood.
Like I said, he really didn't try heat because he didn't have any. So I'd imagine it's a weakness.
Well, here's the thing. He knows that there's at least... He knows 2 of the weaknesses. So I think he's going to stick with it instead of search some more. I mean, I don't blame him for that. But there is going to be a better weakness. Is it heat? Did we see Kuumba use heat?
No, Kuumba had the tanks, number 1. But he used Quick and Leaf. But, you know...
Yeah, this machine, this machine's getting Ollie all sorts of trouble. He's got 1 more chance at it, and he's gonna have to redo the refights again if he's gonna continue this race.
Now, we sadly don't have like a printout or anything that gives spoilers for the race as far as weaknesses. That only happens at the end credits, but he hugged the machine.
Oh no!
And he has officially forfeited. Alright, folks, give GG's to OliKad. He gave us everything he could tonight. And GG's to Kuumba for winning. Moving on to the bracket stages, as this was the last race of their group. So look forward to seeing more of him in this tournament. Let's see if OliKad wants to come in and interview.
Yeah, let me find out right quick if you want to interview or not.
But just as a reminder, tomorrow night we actually have 2 more races for you, finishing out the blocks with Kami Senin and Warm Cabin, finishing out the D block, and we got LV Creed versus Megavin in the A block. So look forward to those races tomorrow night. We still have 1 more after that in group stages between MDP and Square 1. Got to get that scheduled. But after those 3 races, we'll be on to the brackets.
All right, we should be joined by Ollie here shortly.
Hi.
Oh, hey, what's up, Ollie? How's it going, man?
I'm disappointed I wasn't able to finish, but otherwise I'm fine.
Hey, bro, it's all good, you know? I mean, that was a tough fight with the machine. Wood is a second weakness. You ran out of E-tanks. It wasn't a Buster weak machine, you know? I mean, usually if it is a Buster weak machine, you know, it's smooth sailing. But if it's not, then, yeah, that's where things can get a little hairy.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens.
And
It
like,
happens.
but what's his weakness? Actually, I really want to know.
Well, Kuumba had E-Tank, so he used wood all the way through. So you did find the weakness that was weak for both phases. Wood was, and you actually found phase 1 weakness with quick, but we don't know exactly what the other weakness was.
Now we don't know. Well, we may have missed it, but we think you were missing on the air shots. But I wasn't counting on that. But you had also not used heat against the
That
machine.
might be it. Oh, that could be, yeah. Because like, I'm sorry for like being so, how can I say it, for being like on overtime and such, because I wanted to finish like one race, because literally all the races, so for instance, I wasn't able to finish them because I was just really far behind everyone. So
Hey, it's all right. It's okay. I mean, you know, whenever we set up the tournament, we ask specifically for a 3-hour time. And the reason we do that is because there's 3 seeds, and we could get we invite newer runners as well as older runners, and you know, for the newer runners, we'd like them to finish if they can or if they want to, you know. So I mean, yeah, it seemed this tournament, it seemed a lot of people, the newer guys or a lot of the people not as experienced, have wanted to just forfeit and move on. But yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to finish, right? That's what we have the extra time for, is for that.
Had I known that before, I would probably finish more runs. But like my mindset was that basically, if I didn't finish in like under 50 minutes or something, we're late for the next race and whatnot. So I really didn't want to, you know, just cause problems to the staff and everyone that organized the tournament and such. That's pretty much why
No problems whatsoever, man. You did great. I mean, I hope you had fun. It doesn't matter if you finished or if you didn't finish. I mean, I hope to see you on Sunday nights sometimes. I mean, we do this every Sunday on the community Discord, which you can find the link in the tournament Discord under the links section.
I actually already joined this Discord, so
nice.
Yeah, actually, I might.
Yeah, join us on Sunday nights, man. We do it every Sunday. We might not speed gaming every Sunday or nothing like that. It seems like we only do showcase races with speed gaming at the current time. But I know SMB3 does weekly races, and so does Link to the Past and stuff like that on Speed Gaming Network. So maybe we'll talk and as a community, if enough people are interested to do Sunday night races with Speed Gaming, and if they're interested in hosting those, maybe we could do a weekly race, our weekly races on Speed Gaming.
That could be actually really fun. Honestly.
But the thing about that is, a lot of us like to talk during our weeklies. So I mean, we'd have to mute the microphone. So we'll have to talk about it as a community. Maybe find a happy medium. You know, maybe get on Speed Gaming more often. But yeah, for now we have the tournament. You know, and they're allowing us to do that and showcase races with them. So that's really awesome. And I mean. And then, you know, if you want to get involved or stay involved in the community, we still do those races every Sunday night. You know, you can get better, or you know, you ask people that play every Sunday, like what would you do in this situation, you know, and stuff like that. And, you know, sharpen your skills a bit, or even just enjoy the company of other people.
But yeah, you know what? I think I will, because despite me being not very good, I actually had a lot of fun in this tournament. Like pretty much all the races. Hey, honestly, pretty good time.
Skill level comes and goes, my man. You know,
you're right. Actually,
you're not the only one that didn't finish. You know, a lot of people had forfeits and stuff like that. You know, I mean, the skill level comes and goes. It depends on how much time you want to put into the game and how much experience. Like a lot of the people that you see finishing with times like even Kuumba here, 34s and stuff like that, have a lot of experience in the game. So I mean, you know, don't sell yourself short. You can always get better. You know, and then come back next year, and you know, who knows? You might even win the. So,
I doubt that, but I might as well try. Honestly, it's worth. I think it's worth sticking around, if that makes sense.
right on, right on. Yeah, man. Yeah,
It's actually
we'd
pretty
love to have
likely.
you stick around.
Actually, pretty likely to participate next year because this was really fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited to finish this year. We have what 3 matches left before the final bracket, and then we do final bracket, and then then who knows what's gonna happen when next year's tournament will roll around? But I'm sure it will. The Discord will stay open and all that good stuff. So you know. Bull, you got any questions for Ollie? I know Kuumba's denied the chance to interview because he's Kuumba and he doesn't have a microphone. That's the running joke. That's the running joke. He has one now, but he doesn't have one.
Wow. Okay.
But
No,
you got anything, Siberian?
I think you've covered everything.
Oh, all right then.
Ollie, you got anything before we wrap things up?
I hate the dragon so much.
I mean that's one thing. That's why I didn't ask, because I didn't want to bring it up.
It's okay.
I gave you some tips on the dragon fight, just maybe a little if you watch the VOD, but just to recap right quick, if you stay on the top one, the top block in that fight, then you usually, if you take the fireball hits, you will land on that back block.
Yeah,
usually.
that's actually true. Now that you mention it.
So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of people fall on the dragon. Shoot, I still fall on it. I almost said the bad word. I kind of did, but I'm sorry. Forgive me, SpeedGaming. But but yeah, if you
find a new home.
Right. No, but if you stay on that top block and you search for weaknesses up there, maybe jump a little forward to tank the fireball hits, or tank them and then fall back onto that back block as long as you have the health. There's things you can do. You'll get more better with experience fighting up against them and all. But yeah, he can be annoying, and he can get even the best players, you know? Like, I think I took a death to the dragon in one of my races or something.
That's actually pretty reassuring to hear. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, keep at it. You'll get better. You got this. You got this. Better luck next time. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and reiterate to Kuumba for making it into the final bracket. And yeah, we've got races coming up tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kame Senen versus Warm Cabin, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, LV Cree versus Megaben. And then, yeah, we have yet to schedule Square One versus the MDP. So hope you guys tune in for all those. And yeah, if you guys don't have, I guess we're gonna go ahead and sign off.
Bye.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
See you later, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for joining, Ollie. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.
Of course. No worries.